The image of a 6-year-old boy sitting behind a partition started a debate on social media and caused parents in and outside of the Grants Pass School District to ask questions about what's appropriate discipline for a first grader.
The district does not call the separation from the schoolmates in the cafeteria during lunch discipline. In fact, the superintendent says it is extended learning time. Newswatch 12's Aaron Maxson continues to follow this story. We spoke with the parents last night. Tonight, the superintendent is giving us his reaction.
Today, the school resource officer and the superintendent joined Principal Missy Fitzsimmons right before school started for the time when parents drop off their kids. Superintendent John Higgins says Fitzsimmons received a number of threats and harassing phone calls, but this morning she also received something else.
Almost unanimous, everyone wishing Principal Fitzsimmons well, giving her a hug. I think one person brought a bouquet of flowers. There is a high level of support for the principal because they know this is a very productive learning community that gets great results and mainly cares about kids.
The Grants Pass School District says Lincoln Elementary won recognition in 2012 from the state for being an outstanding school.
And complimented them on their culture, their atmosphere, and the progress that was made for all students. And so it's an award-winning campus.
Each school in District 7 deals with tardiness differently. Superintendent John Higgins says the point of any protocol is to get the child caught up on the missed schoolwork.
The last thing we would ever do is have a protocol in place that it isolates or stigmatizes a student. That's not what the Lincoln protocol is about. It's not what similar protocols are about across the district.
We asked Higgins about the picture of 6-year-old Hunter, which created such a controversy when it showed up on Facebook.
What do you see?
What I see is a reason for us to take a closer look at what's happening at Lincoln in this area and see if there's a way that we can structure this extended learning time to get kids caught up in a way that there's no actual or perceived isolation or stigmatizing of students.
Would you have had an immediate reaction emotionally to seeing your child there?
Well, I think the emotional reaction would have been like any parent. I mean, whenever you see, you know, a child in a unique learning environment and it's your child, it may trigger some questions.
In a statement, the district says Lincoln's protocol is meant to provide a supervised additional learning time in a non-distracting setting. Higgins says this is the first year lunch detention for tardiness has happened in the lunchroom.
With regard to the use of the cafeteria space and the confidential Cubby, which is meant to provide the student with a non-distracting area where they can focus on their learning and not be distracted by other kids in the cafeteria that are having lunch and doing doing other things. So, if the parent indicates that the changes need to be made, we will make them.
Hunter's parents say the district did just that. They had a meeting this afternoon with Principal Fitzsimmons, and according to the district, both the school and the parents reached an agreement that they're all happy with. Hunter's dad, Mark, says the school told them that the current procedure of separating a child within the lunchroom with one of those dividers will no longer be used. You can connect with us on social media to let us know if you feel like this was a good solution. Just look for this post on our Facebook page.